afternoon, good afternoon. Welcome back to Thailand, welcome back to me, welcome back to everything in Thailand. True Blue Thai here in Thailand. Hope you're having a good day. It's coming to close at 2 o'clock in the afternoon here in Thailand, 20 to 2. I think it's about 7 o'clock in the morning in the UK. We're running a bit late, to say the least, for us to go, but we have been running this morning. We have been exercising. We've been running, and this morning it was going to rain a little bit. It didn't. Beautiful sunshine. Not much of a breeze out when I was running, but it was fine. It was good, and and I went swimming, doing some yoga, and then while I was on the yoga, I was looking out to the sea, and get the lovely sound from the sea while you're doing your yoga. I could see something jumping up and down, bobbing up and down. I'm like, oh my god, is that a body? And because again, a lot of foreigners come over to Thailand, and they get difficulty when they go swimming, and they lose their lives, etc. For instance, and so you've got, again, I'm saying one of the things, if you come into Thailand, be smart. Use this, not this, because honestly, a lot of people, get into difficulty, and because the sea, whatever, and go swimming in the sea, and they go too far out, and they underestimate the current. And if you're in Phuket, place like that, here in a kind of a bay, so for instance, so it's not too bad in Jomtien, for instance, in Pattaya, place like that. But if you go in Phuket, you're surrounded by the sea and the Anavan Sea, and for instance, and so you can easily disappear. So a lot of people do. So of course, when I saw that, and I thought, well, I was thinking, should I go for it? Should I not? Should I go? Should I not? And I'm like, I regret it. If I was stood here down doing this, I regret, because I didn't check it out as a good citizen as I am. And and I don't want to be looking and watching the news later on and only find out a body washed up on the beach and this person might be in difficulty. So I went swimming out, and it was a good distance out, really good distance out. So, but I'm used to it. I'm used to swimming that distance. But I've already swam before. So, but thought, okay, come on, let's go for it. So I swam for a good 25 minutes. Boom, 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 out there. Okay, good exercise, Peter. Come on. So I get out, and and it appears that, for instance, it was a boy, not a boy. It's like a fishing thing. What they do, they put these fishing things for the fish, and in the night, and they pick them up the next morning. And they forgot to bring this one up, and it was floating around, and I'm like, oh god. Anyway, so that was fun, but it was good exercise. My exercise is paying off big time. I'm going to just give you an idea, for instance, whether you believe me or not, up to you, as they say in Thailand, up to you. This, when I came to Thailand, was 101 kilos, which was 16 stone in English, 224 pounds. That was when I first came to Thailand. 99.5% of my clothes do not fit me at all. What's it called? My underwear and socks, and that's it. I am now 57 kilos, just under 9 stone, which is 125 pounds. So there you go. So, So there you go. So it's paying off. So there you go. And I feel healthy as a horse. And really, really proud of myself. Guys, I'm kind of waffling on a bit here at the moment, aren't I? Because, of course, we're talking about Man City, because you've always said, we're talking about Man City, we're talking about your health. But I'm just saying, if you're going to come to Thailand, you've got to be smart, you really do. And just a case in point, there's a British guy yesterday, who was a Brit, and for instance, he was playing Russian roulette with a gun while doing drugs. Yes, this is yesterday. And it appears that, for instance, he was doing it with his mate, but his mate didn't want to do it anymore. So, for instance, he did it with himself. And guess what? He blew his head off. Hey! Another life gone. Stupid. Too much thinking of this. And drugs. And, honestly, don't do drugs. Stupid. You got to live your life. What I'm doing right now is to hopefully to extend my life. I want to extend my life, to extend my health, and you've got to think about your health. You can't walk around, your mental health and your physical health, two of the most important things, especially for a man. You know, men now, you know, is so stupid and, you know, doing drugs and doing, you know, drinking too much, eating bad food, blah, blah, blah. You know, you got to think about good food and good health. You know, look to yourself because, again, too many guys, losing too many guys too early. So, for instance, got to be smart. Anyway, going back to Manchester City, Arsenal won yesterday, by the way, didn't they? 3-0. Well, today, should I say. But oh, yesterday. Yeah, so for instance, big up to them. Players at Artea actually called Pat Guardiola to discuss what was going, you know, like about the game. And again, I've always said this, I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. I don't think Arsenal are any good. It's not Arsenal, Real Madrid are good. I thought they were lucky. I thought they were lucky at the Etihad. I thought they've been lucky when they've been getting the draws and they're getting over the line, etc. In the Bernabeu, for instance. And I just think they're overrated. You think you've got that Josh Bellingham, etc. He's mega overrated as far as I'm concerned. And they've just been damn lucky. So, for instance, and Arsenal put them to the sword yesterday. And yeah, so good, big up to well done Arsenal. Arsenal fans are going to be completely and utterly annoying. 100% now. So what's it called? So it was like, should I listen to the Jason Gundy and last night listening to the Arsenal fans calling in. I thought, no, not about that. I'll look and see what's happening in City. So anyway, City we're just now players are back in training, etc. References for the weekend. I bet Omar Mush got to play of the month, which is good for him. And yeah, so for instance, and there was news on Mikkel Akanji, and I heard that, for instance, he's going to be back soon, maybe 2 to 3 weeks. Not soon, is it? You know, the season's ending soon. We saw Erling Haaland. Guess what Erling Haaland was doing? He was having a skateboard. What's he doing with a skateboard? He's walking around his condo, what's it called, or apartment or whatever, his hotel, whatever, with a skateboard under his arm. And we're like, no! But he seemed to be walking freely. He doesn't seem to be, you know, no bandage, you know. Again, if I've twisted my ankle or pulled my ligaments in my left hand, my ankles, etc., you know, I'm strapped up. He doesn't, he's like having a nice little vacation. He's going to be back soon. You know, and what's it called? Maybe he can't put physically, you know, whatever, because again, you know, but you know, I thought you'd have some kind of support or something. But he seems to be walking around quite nicely. So, but yeah, with a skateboard under his arm, I'm like, what the hell, Erling? Yeah, any other news? Divine Musapa, he's getting a lot of attention, this 17-year-old. It'd be even from now from Munich and Ajax. But Man City wants to tie him down for a new contract. He looks like a pretty decent baller, this guy. He plays for the City Academy. And what's called? He plays very damn well. So that's the name he needs to listen out of. Divine Musaka, yeah. So yeah, I look forward to that. Any other news? Kyle Walker appears that he's having surgery on his fractured right left elbow. Yeah, so for instance, the Italian club has confirmed. So he's got a fracture. So he's not playing. So guess where he's coming back to? Welcome back, Kyle. Yeah, what's it called? So we'll probably see Kyle Walker back at City sometime soon. Yeah, I don't know about the people were talking about we're still talking about Kevin De Bruyne. Was he forced out or did he decide to quit? Appears that, for instance, there's a lot of now talk about the fact that Man City refused to offer him a new contract. I don't know if that's true. You know, again, I'd rather get somebody in before we do that. But again, it just also says that we're confident and getting Florian Wirtz. Ugh. Well, is it true? Is it not going to be true? Who knows? But yeah, I'd hate that. I just want to see Kevin just stay one more season. But the problem is, it's like, for instance, what Nobbins was saying, for instance, on the LB show about it. For instance, you don't want to you want to remember your best player when he was at the top of his game, not watching him go down. And, you know, like, and yeah, so... and if, for instance, it is upsetting. It really is. It's really taking me. You know, I don't want to see Kevin go at all. I really don't. But maybe the best thing to do it. Sometimes you got to, you know, cut that umbilical, and so because he's one of the last ones, isn't he? Really, you know, of the yeah. So losing company, Vincent, Sergio Aguero, David Silva, but again, we've got to move on, haven't we? So him going again, for instance, is always now is all the fluent, is all the names linked with City, and this is the I hate this bit, And again, when I'm talking about transfers, I just talk about it and I move on, and I'm not going to go direct into it. I see a lot of guys doing streams, doing player watch-alongs, doing this, whatever. Again, for instance, a lot of even the January transfer window, how many people said, "Oh, Man City are getting Kuzanov, Man City are getting Reece, Man City are getting Omar Moose." Not until it was actually linked with him or put a bid in for him before. Other than that, nothing. Nobody said nothing. I didn't know anything about it. So again, I'm going to treat this pinch of salt. But again, we've been linked with Morgan Gibbs White among or with Florian Wirtz. So that first go through, it's going to be tough. The longer it goes on, because he's got a contract on the table from Bayer Leverkusen, for instance, and if he signs it, even though he's got a breakout course, because what do you call it? Madrid won him next season. Like for instance, not this is next season or 2026. They're quite happy to wait until 2026. I know his ideal move is to buy Munich, but Leverkusen is not going to sell him to Munchen. So it's and his option to stay at Leverkusen or go to move to City, because we will. I think we'll break the bank to get him. So it'd be great if he comes, but we'll see. For instance, yeah. Oh, yeah, we don't believe me. For instance, there's the picture. Come on, picture. Yeah, there you go. Erling Haaland with a skateboard. What are you doing, Erling? What are you doing? Yeah, oh my God, the last thing. Okay. Joe Royal, 76 years old. Congratulations to Joe. Met the guy a few times. Big guy, lovely bloke. Yeah. Remember we went up against Blackburn that day. What a great day. Into Miami, holding talks with MLS to discover Kevin De Bruyne. Yeah, don't know. I think there's one more thing I was going to say. Hugo Bayana, yes, full time. Akanji. Yeah, maybe that's it. But other than that, there was not much really information. I saw the ladies are back in training now. For instance, I saw a few Aberdeen, for instance, and a few of the injuries are back. Great, because we've got a massive game against the Scum, the Rogues, that Trafford team again on the FA Cup on Sunday, which I'm really looking forward to. Which I'm going to do what's it called, a chat, which isn't to wait for Nick Cushion's press conference, but I will wait for that. Palace is a massive winning game for the men. Gotta win that game now. We put on, really put the pedal to the metal now with that. Really we're getting this draw with the Rags. So people have been saying now, for instance, they heard that they were happy with a point. And again, when previously, if you come back from Old Trafford with a point, you'd be yeah. But the moment I said to where they're playing, you might go, it's like a disgrace, really. But again, it is worrying. It really is. I still feel confident we'll see it through the end. I thought the last 4 games, compared to the other teams' last 4 games, are winnable games. Got to go to Everton next week. We've got to win again. It's got to be again. And then we've got Villa and then Forest and the FA Cup. So, for instance, and we don't want to be too far. We still want to be in the mix. We need to start picking these results now. Simple as that. Anyway, so for instance, I'm going to relax a bit. So it's about 30 plus degrees here in Thailand. If you got like and subscribe, tell me what you're thinking. Do you think we went there for a draw? Who do you fancy as replacement for Kevin? Do you think we'll get Florian Wirtz? And if you come to Thailand, if you have any questions, let me know. We've got Songkran next week, building up for that. For instance, a lot of places closed down. Big water fights going on. Bit childish for me. What's the goal? I don't know. You don't mind it for 24 hours or so, but it goes on for the entire week in Pattaya. Very touristy rubbish. But other than that, for instance, I'm going to love you and leave you. So, sorry, Cat from Thailand. I hope you're doing well. And like I said, like and subscribe. Tell me what you think, what's on your mind. And for instance, yeah, so I'm going to do a running video. What's it called, to show how I run, because I do. You have to be specific how you run in Thailand. Street running, not running, street running. I've seen a lot of people doing what's it called, running videos, but all they're doing in Thailand is basically running around a park, and well, that's easy. You know, and just get to the park and run around. But for instance, but street running, especially on the roads, around on sand, like what I run on sand. So, for instance, I don't run on the hard sand. I run on the soft sand for strength in your thighs and your calf muscles. Anyway, I'm going to do that on a different video. So, guys, like, subscribe. Tell me what you're thinking. I'll speak to you tomorrow. Hopefully, we'll get more information about everything, really. Yeah, so it's got a cat from Thailand, and I'll see you soon.